Shoot! End him. Let's fucking end it. Come on, Leo. Just put him in the grave. My man. God damn it. Come on, Rose. Sharpshooter Rose. And I hit the Rose. Easy. Oh, hey, Keith. This happened at the same time. I got that. Fuck off. I got that too. Oh my fucking god. I'm fucking losing my mind. Jellon's agility was of no help at all in that cramped bell tower. Keith grabbed onto her and slowly pushed her towards the window. Well, you know what? It's scripted to lose. Nope. You tiny brat, fall! Bit by bit, Jellon's body was pushed out of the window. Even Jellon can survive a drop from the top of a bell tower. Wow, crazy. It let me win. Thank you. Jesus. You fool, fall! She wriggled and fought back after making a dramatic recovery, but Keith turned it against her and sent her flying towards the window. She managed to just barely catch the edge, but her body was now hanging outside the bell tower. Damn your pain, die! However, he heard her war cry and ferocious footsteps coming up the spiral staircase. Keith! Alan! Kill him. Just fucking knock his ass out the window. One punch, dead. Cracks his jaw open. Nice. Come on, Alan. Put it to bed. Win again. You're stronger. You're better. Oh, here we go. Everyone's resolving all their fights at once. Nice. Saved. I'm so glad there's someone able to hold their own against my knife. I'm not even going easy on them. Oh boy, your knife is just as the rumors say. They're the exact same person. Christ. I got that. Oh my god. I don't even know about that one. Jesus. I went a little off there. I had to make up for it. Who was the most ferocious knife wielder in City 23? If you'd asked them that in 1947, you'd only hear two names. Either Crazy Alfred or Miguel. These two had faced off against each other in the past as well, but this was the first time they'd crossed blades. I've been waiting to see for myself for so long. Me too. Who in City 23 has the sharpest knife? Yeah! Hey, you better not forget me. Like, totally. God damn it. He's gonna get Alfred killed. Right now, if you asked who's the best knife user in City 23, it'd be me. Tequila. Like, totally. Huh? What? What? Like, totally. Why do you two stop? Like, totally. When did you sidestep me and my rival and start calling yourself the #1 with a knife? Who even are you? The best knife user in City 23. I've never even heard of you. It doesn't matter. You've got a point there. Huh? Like, totally? Fucking kills him. Yes. Let's see how good your knife skills are. I could have gotten that one. Whatever. Ooh. Fucking drops the knife and just kicks him in the head. I was on the wrong one. Oh god, I thought that was an enemy one. Nice. Bye, Tequila. I mean, to take on two number ones at once, it's not just fair. Anyways. God, slam me on the ground. You're one hell of a fighter, little girl. Maurice, there's something I just have to ask you. Huh? 1 year ago, on the day of the top-level meeting between the GDS and the consigliere, you suddenly ordered Oliver, the wild dogs, to guard the consigliere's procession. Yeah, he had him killed. Until then, it had become custom for Battalion to serve as the consigliere's guards. Why did you suddenly order the wild guards to do it? Why, when you usually look down on them and call them brats? So they'd die, so he didn't have to kill his own men. Nice try, bitch. God, Zell is so fucking good. Ah, you fucking... Nice. I'll take that one. That was a good one. Ha ha ha. I'm so fucking greedy at the end here. Jesus. Why do you have to be such a clever little girl? I see, that's why you were unofficially chosen to be Madame Rose's guards. That attack was too showy to be called an assassination, and the consigliere was a body double. That can lead us to only one conclusion. That attack was a plot to make it look like an assault by a third party, and the wild dogs were chosen as human sacrifices. What do you say? Definitely adds up if you put it that way. I always thought it was strange, even though Oliver was so excited to be selected for such a big job. Maurice, please answer me. You knew that the body double's procession would be attacked, right? Nice. Gotta keep it limber. Oh, hey, Gabe. Throw him off the fucking tower. Ah, God. My brain, my internal clock was going off. And I just fucking instinctively right-clicked. It's all your fault, Alan, because of you, Stella. Don't forget what you did to Yugi. Shut up and let me punch you 100 times. As each grappled with each other, they traded elbow strikes and headbutts. Alan's head's way fucking thicker. Then they moved towards the window, entangled as both tried to push the other Alan. Die, Alan! You die. Apologize to Yugi in the next world. It's my line. Die and apologize to Stella and Yuji, then I'll forgive you. Shalana managed to regain her balance somehow and was clinging to the outer wall. However, she had no way of stopping their fight to the death. At this rate, they would remain entwined, and both would fall to the bell tower. Fall out of the bell tower. God, no! Now we're victory, death. Cyrus, you chose the wrong side. I'm disappointed in you. That's what you are to me. You disappoint me. You could have been so much better. Sorry. Richard, wait for a chance to escape and do it. Yeah, run, bitch. Do you expect me to abandon you and run away? Yes. There's plenty of meatheads like me. But there's no replacement for your brains. Oh. Trust me, you can scrape brains off the ground. That'll work better than him. You need to escape from here and survive. I cannot. I can only have revenge for Stella and Yuji by sticking to my ideals. Then survive for that reason and run. If you want to avenge Stella and Yuji, there are other ways. Please stop fighting. I don't want to have to kill everyone. Don't listen to her, Richard. Run! Cyrus. Listen up, you. Maybe no one else accepted you, but I did. That's why you're Primavera's leader to me, Richard. I'll take you on, Leo. Why? Stop. There's no reason. He's gonna lose anyways. Like, I'm just disappointed in him. Like, there's just no reason. Come on. They thought this was mine. God, Sparrow. Mean. We already have the advantage. Just throw your guns down already. Will you choose Madame Rose or the consigliere? Make up your minds. Any more and we'll totally bust in there. Looks like we've got plenty of graves and coffins around here anyway. I don't care to double up graves. They're all so fucking good. Couldn't imagine not liking her. Stop! Come on, John. Kill someone. Nice. Coming through, coming through. John, you're moving too far forward. If you think that, then why don't you just go in front of me? Women are supposed to be gutsy and spirited. Men are supposed to fall in love with that. Yes! God. Listen up, you guys. Madam John, Madam John, am giving you a chance to get out of here alive. Be grateful and throw down your guns. Otherwise, I can't take responsibility for what happens next. What a tomboy of a madam we have. God. God, it's so good. That's old Amakawa's granddaughter for you. She's got old Amakawa's fiery temper. Madam John will follow you wherever you go. Okay, let's move. Yesterday Primavera ends today. Follow Sean and go, people. Come on, let's go, Wayne. You'll get left behind. Nice. Oh, that's one hell of a Jeanne d'Arc you got there. Okay, men, surround the church. That's where Richard is. Let loose a war cry. Charge! Ah. Fuck. That felt really fucking short to me. I need to see what this score is gonna be pre and post this. Jesus. That was garbage. That was a good one. Nice. Nice. But it feels like they are actually just winning outright. In a not close way. So I'm worried about Alan. That isn't cool. I don't want him to die too. That's so dumb. Bye. You only have so many men, buddy. No, go Richard. Forgive me, my friend. Richard's running away. Let's chase him. It'd be a pain if he escapes outside. Though the area outside was under siege by a huge force of allies, it was still a massive melee. Still possible for him to escape, sneaking through the force of tombstones. However, even if he did manage to escape, Richard was done for. He now had no henchmen, money, or influence. But even so, Rose didn't want to let Richard go. He dies here. He was Primavera's oldest ally, who had lived through joys and suffering with them, and she didn't want it to end like this. Richard, wait! Don't stop, Richard, keep running! Cyrus, forgive me. Wait, Richard. Okay, let's get ready for an one-on-one fight, Leo. Stop, Cyrus, I don't want to fight anymore. Wait, Rose, he wants to fight me. Leo dropped his gun to the ground with a clunk. Cyrus dropped his gun too. Nice, Mr. Flashy, but if you're so conceited you think you can beat me, it'll cost your life. Haven't I always told you, attractive men always win? True. Hey, I remember that. Run like a bitch, Richard. I can't die. I can't die in a place like this. Honest to God, the most fitting end for him would be just dying outside of combat. Dies to a random fucking person. Random stray bullet hits him and he just dies alone. That would be super fucking fitting. For the sakes of Stella and Yuji, for the future. Hey, I found him! It's Consigliere! He's planning to escape in the chaos of battle. Don't let him get away. Ugh. I can't die yet. Stella, Yuji, I'll avenge you. Don't miss, buddy. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to get hit. Oh no. Oh no, I missed that one. Oh no. Come on, all these people should be hitting him. Kill him. Yeah. Other one. I thought you might be pretty good after all, but you can't match my experience. Sal, hang in there. It's no time to be dealing with small fry. They wanted to save Zell, but several of Maurice's underlings had dashed forward to help and prevented them. At first, it looked like Zell was fighting on an even footing, but her build and endurance were no match for Maurice's. Maurice was a soldier who had survived many fierce battles, but Zell was an assassin. This normally wasn't the sort of fighting she specialized in. Zell tried to go for a throw, but ended up getting crushed, with Maurice pushing her down. Maurice has quickly pulled a handgun out of his pocket. Just give up. Maurice tried to push the gun barrel up against her face, while Zell tried to resist him. Their arms interlocked, turning into a helpless test of strength. Zell was at too much of a disadvantage, both physically and in their position. No matter how much he tried to resist, the gun barrel slowly turned to a point at her throat. It's the end, miss. Can't stand it. Zell was inferior to him in every way. There was not a single factor that would allow her to resist the barrel of Maurice's guns. Then finally, the cold barrel was pressed against Zell's throat. Shoot Maurice and distract him! I know! Nina pulled back on her slingshot, but one of Maurice's subordinates blocked her with his large body. If you had a fucking gun! You're in a way, small fry! Maurice's cold, merciless gun barrel dug into Zell's throat. She let out a painful moan. Her face wore a look of despair, the look of one prepared for death for the first time. Maurice knew all this sort of expression only appeared on the faces of those who had used up all their options and given up on their fate. It's all useless. A little girl like you can never beat me. Can't bear it. Can't bear it. The utterly hopeless difference in strength made Zell shed tears of frustration. Maurice felt an upwelling of boorish pleasure, as though lapping up at her tears. You're a pathetic little girl. Let me tell you something as a souvenir to take to the next world. I'm the one who attacked those wild dog brats. I remember that all over Brett well. That guy who tried to defend the contiguous area to the last moment. It's hilarious, he didn't even know it was a body double. Just like you guessed, the one who made human sacrifices of those brats was me. Thanks for your confession, Maurice. I wanted to hear you say that clearly. You are guilty. Huh? You won't be able to talk nonsense when you're dead. Die! 1. Huh? Based. Yes. Please. The man who was trying to block Nina gasped. After all, Nina had suddenly turned to the side and fired off a shot. It was in a completely unexpected direction. However, over there was Charles. God, the meme! The meme! Oh my god, I don't know how I saved that one. 2. The path of Nina's shot, which shouldn't have been visible to the eye, was clearly spotted by Charles's eye. With the curve and speed of a whippet, he knocked it away. The deflected shot changed its course, heading straight for Maurice's eye. Ugh, fuck! His sunglasses shattered and Maurice covered his face in the anguish of the fragments jammed into his eye. Good. Of course, Zell used that distraction and changed their position. Fucking it! Kill him! Maurice couldn't afford to let her do it. The two of them struggled and rolled around, each trying to get on top. I'd let her get on top. You shitty brat! And someone who calls for the future of their countrymen. Shit. You deserve the name far more. They disentangled themselves and stood up at once. However, there was a gun in Maurice's hand. Die, you shitty brat! 3. Zell's body moved like a large cyclone. That bold footwork was clearly Oliver's. At the very instant Maurice was pulling the trigger, his elbow snapped. The barrel of the gun turned toward his face, as though being guided there. Good! Blow your fucking brains out! Oh god, unload the fucking clip into his head. Mag dump it. Zell! Did we do it? We did it. Oliver was with us too. Maurice's body had been slammed against a gravestone and was leaning against it. When they saw whose gravestone it was, Zell and the others were sure that they had fought as a team of 4. Oh my god, what a meme. Oh my god. It's a victory for the 4 wild dogs. I'd still unload into him. He deserves fucking desecration. Fuck him. What's wrong? Are you Leo, the superhero? You're a tough one. You sure you don't want to play rock, paper, scissors instead? That'd be great. And we'd better start with rock, huh? Oops, I didn't think about that. I'm sorry, but Leo can handle him. Though he is, like, way fucking bigger. Cyrus, there's just no need. I feel bad for the Cyrus just because I expected better. I wanted better. Rest, I don't know. They kind of deserved it. Richard deserves to die. For what he's done, for the callousness that he's done to other people that are innocent. Fuck him. No sympathy. No sympathy for Keith either. Fuck him. No need. I really hope Alan doesn't die. I'd be disappointed. Because he is such a good person. Jesus Christ. Fall! And I'm falling alone. I'll take you with me to hell. Sorry, but my vacation to hell's being delayed for a while. You go on ahead. Don't worry, I'll wait for you. When we go, we're going together. Got it? I think I'll pass. Sorry. Alan, you have a date with Yuki in heaven, okay? So that's going to get delayed. As the two of them grappled together, they gradually leaned out the window. Shells lying on the windowsill rolled off. Windowsill. And disappeared down below, but they couldn't hear them hitting the ground. The ground below was paved with stones. It was obvious that what would happen if you fell from the top of a bell tower. However, if either showed weakness by trying to brush the other away, they'd be pushed out at the same moment as the guard fell. In the end, the two of them could only lean on the window, trying to take the other one with them to hell. Xiaolon, who was clinging to the outer wall below the window, wanted to do something, but there was no ledges to grab onto. If she crawled up any higher, she could do nothing but anxiously watch those two from where she was. Ow, your fingers are going in. Ah! I'll end your pain real soon. Just jump out the window. Keith, there's something I need to apologize to you for. Something I want to tell you no matter what. Something you want to tell me? I'm Alan. Hope you're a fan. Watch your back, man. Slammed. Fuck off. I got that one. Fuck off. Jesus. You're like a gorilla. Is that all you got, legendary man? You're making your little title cry. Hold on a sec. Coffee break? Sorry, but I just had a drink. And my canteens run dry. I can't even pour one out for you. Nice. Saved. So, that was a god tier one. Cyrus' log-like knee was plunged into Leo's chest. Hit with a strike that felt like it had crushed his lungs, Leo retched and suffocated in agony. After ruthlessly trampling Leo underfoot, Cyrus picked up the gun he had thrown away earlier. So long, Leo. Probably would have been better if you hadn't returned. Time for the legendary man to go back to being a legend. I'll see you again in hell. What? Alan and Keith's entangled bodies. Rose shot him, 100%. There's no way she'd just watch Cyrus kill Leo. Their entangled bodies finally flew out of the bell tower window. The heartless paved stone below waited to embrace them and crush their bones to bits. The instant they fell, Xiaolon kicked their two bodies with all of her strength. The path of their fall changed drastically. They were thrown into the branches of the trees that surrounded the bell tower. Ow. Snapping. The two bodies fell, along with the sound of snapping branches and bones. Xiaolon could only trust that those would lessen the impact of hitting the ground even a little. Believing in a miracle, Xiaolon looked down. No! On top of Alan's chest, Keith regained consciousness with a pained smile. That's just not fair. Though he had been wounded somewhat by branches, Keith was surprisingly unharmed. Of fucking course. God, I fucking hate my life. It must have been because Alan had held Keith's head in his arms. Why? Keith, you're too good. So even after falling into the paved stone from such a height, Keith was unbelievably undamaged. Of course, it was also thanks to the miracle of Xiaolon kicking them in midair. God, can someone shoot him in the head? Or does this mean that both of us fell and we're dead now? It's like I feel peaceful for some reason. I don't get it. You get that feeling too, right, Alan? Isn't that right, Alan? Surely you must have felt that peaceful feeling. Because Alan's face wore the smile of someone going back to sleep after waking up on Sunday morning. Yeah, he gets to be with Yuki now. He actually gets to have a nice afterlife. Fuck, Keith. Isn't that right, Alan? Alan? Alan. Hey, Alan. Look up, Alan. Wow, you finally realized the consequences of your own actions. Man, isn't that crazy? Wow, if it isn't what I'm reaping what I sowed. Crazy. Fuck you, Keith. There's a single roar of gunfire and white smoke. My queen rose. Get fucked, Cyrus. This was a duel, honorable, and you picked up the gun. The one who heavily dropped to their knees and slumped to the ground was Cyrus. I'm sorry, Cyrus. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's alright. That's what I get for underestimating your resolve. Cyrus, I request Leo and Rose. Sure. Please let Richard go. You see, since he was supposed to be the family heir, his upbringing was really strict. Ever since he was a brat, he was so antisocial, unable to do anything, and always hanging his head. They could imagine the rest without Cyrus needing to say more. Both Richard and Stella had been fluent in English and Chinese even in this era. It was easy to imagine the high education they'd been given. And yet Stella had abandoned that of her own accord and walked down the path of ladies of the evening. Based. There's nothing wrong with that. Though Richard had suggested that she wash her hands of that trade, part of him had approved of her lifestyle. Just what sort of drama had drawn him and Cyrus together when they were young? The guy wasn't allowed to do anything without his parents' permission. Eventually he decided that he wanted to do by his own will and started living. Of course, sometimes his methods were wrong. Sometimes! And sometimes he stepped down the wrong path. Sometimes. Still, for my sake, could you let this be enough in payment for his sins? Please let him go. Okay. Cyrus! Cyrus! Leo slowly rose to his feet and lit a cigarette in his mouth. Gone from him was the haste of one determined to rush back into the fight. Rose didn't rush off either. She slowly set the safety of her on her gun and gazed up at the stained glass windows. The noise outside gradually settled. They couldn't hear the sound of gunfire anymore. The momentum was overwhelming, and those on Richard's side surrendered one after another. So the bosses proudly claimed that they had been waiting for a good chance to betray Richard, or that they had been on Rose's side from the beginning. Wow, now that you're losing! Fuck off. Those people deserve a fucking bullet in the back of the head. Fuck them. Those are fucking snakes. Those people, no place. However, regardless of the details, the fight was over. You only join when it's convenient for you? Huh. You can die when it's convenient for me.